What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're going to be playing a game called Reentry. It's basically an orbital simulator, something a little bit different than what we've normally done on the channel recently or in the past. But I figured why not give it a shot. It was only $16 on Steam on sale. I'll have a link down to the game in the description below. It was released last month. I want to say it was about middle of November. It is an early access game right now, so it's going to have a lot of bugs and a lot of things we have to work around and everything else. But that's fine. That's fine. Early access, it makes a lot of sense. But as you come up in here, you're going to notice this is going to be the screen you come up to after that little intro thing you saw beginning before all this. But you come over here, we have Academy, Missions, we have a campaign. You can also change your profile, so I changed my player name to yoadrian. You can also change your capsule name. I just kept it at capsule 1, which is like your default. Let's go ahead and look at the settings here. As you see, I have it at 1440. I have all my graphics set up to ultimate. You can change your key bindings, change the language you have. You can do realism settings, configure it all. I didn't mess around with any of that. I do have to turn this audio down just a little bit just so it doesn't overpower my voice. But yeah, earth textures I have low. You can also turn it up to high if you want to, but you will get this message saying setting the earth texture resolution to high will require 11 gigabytes of memory and will make the loading time longer unless you have an SSD or you have the game on an SSD. So we'll actually not do that right now. We'll just kind of keep it at low just for my PC's sake, and I don't want it to be loading forever. But let's go back to the main menu here. There's also Steam Workshop compatible, I believe. I think this is, yeah, Steam Workshop, so I don't think there's really anything out for it just yet, but hopefully later on when the game gets into non-early access and everything, there'll be some more stuff going on for the Steam Workshop and everything. But you can see here there's an Academy. You got manuals, Basic Theory, Project Mercury, Project Gemini, and Project Apollo. You can go through all these. There's lessons on all the aircrafts and everything. I go back. There's also like missions you can do for Project Mercury, Gemini, and Apollo. And there's also a campaign, an early access campaign that you can do. The Bridge to the Moon. If you guys do want to see that, let me know in the comments below. I'll gladly go ahead and do that. But let's actually go and start the Academy today. We're not going to do like any basic manuals, basic theory, anything like that. We'll just go and start Project Mercury. Yeah, we're not going to do the pre-launch. I've heard watched a couple videos on this game, and I heard the pre-launch is very, very boring. So we're not going to do the pre-launch. We're actually going to do the launch and ascent. So as you can see, I don't have any stars or anything for it. It goes up to a maximum of 3 stars. Terry will go through the steps required to launch an ascent. Luckily, the ascent is an automated process, but emergencies can happen, so your task is to monitor all of the gauges periodically while being prepared for an abort. So what we're going to do is we're just going to hit launch. Now, one thing you will notice about this game is sometimes the loading times are going to take a little bit more if you're on a standard HDD than on an SSD, but hopefully it's not too bad. Alright, so as you can see, we are preparing the cockpit state. I went ahead and did the first one. Didn't really do much, so I decided to go ahead and change it up. We're on Project Apollo now. The second mission, which is Boost. But yeah, welcome back into the command module cockpit in the Academy Lesson 2. This time we'll test the checklist and what you learned in Lesson 1 before igniting those powerful F1 engines and start the ascent. All you gotta do is keep hitting Roger. I mean, these are gonna come up a lot of the times in these Academy. So you can go ahead and read them if you want. You can pause the video and read them. It doesn't matter to me. Or if you get the game, you can read them as well. But we're just going to keep hitting Roger on them. And like I said, the first mission is not the one of the most boringest missions you can probably do. It's just kind of sitting there, lets you know everything and blah, blah, blah. But here we are. If you look over here, the service module for the Apollo capsule, Roger. But if you look over here, you have a view selector. You have an external view. So there it is. As you can see, there's really not much to offer over here, but that's because this game is more meant to be in the cockpit, as like with the everything in the cockpit basically. So it's not meant to be like an externally viewed played game. But hopefully they do add like the John F. Kennedy Space Center and everything in here. I think that'd be pretty cool. But I mean, honestly, the game does look good on its own. Like without any like reshade or ENB or anything like that, it looks pretty decent. We do have an orbital view as well, just to see if you're actually making orbit or not. We got commander seat, pilot seat, lunar module seat, or lunar module pilot seat, commander's window. We have lunar module pilot's window. We we have the computer, and then we also have panel 200, 299, which I don't think we'll have to mess with since there's really nothing here. Let's go ahead back into the commander seat. Let's dive into the boost preparation procedures. Use F12 to see the mission pad and follow the boost preparation checklist. Alright, we'll get back to you from a quick launch. Alright. Hit M, or you can also hit down here from mission pad. So as you see here, the lesson is all about how to ride and control the massive Saturn V launch vehicle. Briefing, mission, complete the tutorial, checklist. So we'll want to do boost preparations. So you go in here, wait for computer to complete PO1, automatically run PO2. So let's go ahead and hit run. So as you can see here, anytime you're going to do anything here, little box is going to come up. So as you can see here, we're going to set the verb. So we're going to hit that, and they want a verb of 3-7. And now one of the cool things about this is that you can actually hit that, and then this game is kind of a bitch a little bit from what I've seen. So make sure you're actually hitting the 7 or anything like that. If let's say you're trying to hit the 7 and it keeps going to the 8. One of the cool things about it is that you can actually come up over here, hit Pro, and it does it for you. So we're going to do a verb of 3-7, so we'll hit Pro, and apparently it didn't do it, but it usually does. We're going to hit Enter, and then we're going to type a noun of 0, 1, Enter. And as you can see, things are moving here. I'm still not 100% sure what this is, so our DC indicator selector is 8. So we're going to take a look around here. I'm not really quite sure where that is. There it is. So they want it at an 8, which is right there. Alright, battery C has 37 volts. And it does not. Selector 3. We'll just hit Pro. It'll do it for us. At rate is up. There we go. So with these things is that, let's say you left click, it'll go up. Right click, it'll go down. And then there, and then up. We want it to go down. Altitude set down. And then you keep right clicking, it goes down. They want that to go down. Band is middle. One thing you will notice about this is you're going to be doing a lot of jumping around between seats and seats and seats. So they want that to be in the middle. Radio thing. What will that honestly be? What about the commander's window? Oh, pilot seat. No, commander seat. There it is. They want that to go middle. So that goes right click. Perform a radio check, which I'm pretty sure would be. I don't even know what the radio check would be, honestly. We'll just hit Pro on that, just because I'm not 100% sure where that would even be. Oh, wait. No, not there. Yeah. Honestly, I don't know, so we'll just hit Pro on that. Radio 2S band is up. Up. It's right there. Get you up. Radio VHF, same thing. One thing though about this is you can't actually move in the cockpit that I can tell without actually hitting the different views and stuff that you can do. I don't think there is a actual free roam in the cockpit. Perform radio check. So I'm still not 100% sure what to do with the radio check. And I understand that this game is a lot to take in. It does get overwhelming at first. I'm not really quite sure what to do with the radio check, so let's hit Pro on that. And it does it itself, so I want that to go down. But yeah, this game is very, very, very overwhelming at first. They want the TV to scroll up, but I don't see that. That's the thing. That's kind of handy that it kind of teaches you exactly what you're supposed to do and whatnot. But half the time, like this, you can't tell what you're supposed to do, and I don't think it's supposed to be on the computer. No. So yeah, I don't know. So we'll just hit Pro. Either it's not in here, or some of the stuff it just doesn't show you. which I don't see why not. But yeah, see stuff like that. The TV is down. I don't see it anywhere. There's that one. So we're gonna move that down. We're gonna right click on it. Verb push. So that was actually back here. They want it to be 5. And that goes up. Primary guide cooler radiators open. And see, just like this kind of stuff, it doesn't actually give you a spot what to do, so where to go, unless you're supposed to go down to your panels, but I doubt it because there's way nothing there. So same thing, just hit Pro. Now you want to do your main bus thing, main busty AC. Now I'm not a astronaut, so I know nothing about this. I'm still learning as much as the next guy is. But as you can see, yeah, there's nothing there. Same thing for that one, probably nothing. As you can see here, we do have a time to launch. We have 17 minutes and 4 seconds to launch. They want that in the middle. They want that one in the middle. And then CDC align is push. Which, again, there it is. And we are ready for takeoff, it looks like. We completed our checklist. We have completed the checklist. Alright, so let's go back to our mission pad. We have completed the checklist. And everything, transcript and notes. But yeah, this game is a lot to take in, that's all I'm going to say. Luckily, they kind of go by step on what you have to do. But this game is very much a lot to take in. So this is the checklist of everything that we've done so far. Let's see, I believe we've done all this stuff. Yeah, we have. We're not going to hit run again, we're going to hit back. Then we have our pre-flight inspections, just check all panels and everything. We have boost, run that. And then we got this to put down, that to go down, 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 down. That goes middle, so hit it once, hit it twice to go down. This might be on a different side. Yep, there it is. It wants to go up. This will go up, up, up. Here, whatever that. I'm not even gonna pronounce half of these. Goes up. All right, so we got more checklists to do. Back, insertion, all this stuff. Oh, okay, so you hold your scroll wheel to move. Okay, I see how this is. I see how this works now. Okay, that actually makes it so much easier. So we have all of this stuff that we have to do, checklist that we have to go through. Insertion, all of this. Before we can actually, like, take off. But as you can see, I just figured out how to actually do it, so it makes it so much easier for the both of us. Okay, I'm gonna have to go to the commander's window for this one. They want that to go down. This goes down, down. All your sequence logics go down is what I'm assuming that's what it is. Pyro arm A is open, so open that, open that. Oh, open that, open that. The vent, open that. This is probably going to be somewhere else in the cockpit. So it's going to be it at the commander's window. So we're going to hit that down. The control power is going to go down. Then with this one, that's going to go up. Your BMAG pitch is going to go up. Same thing with that one. That's going to go down. Not sure what any of this stuff actually is. I'm just following what it says to do in the checklist. That's going up, 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 up. Alright. CW thing. Up. That's going up. Oh, I guess I can't do it from there. So go to the lunar module's seat. There we go. It's going up. And that is going up. Let me actually get my Steam FPS counter out of the way real quick. Okay, so much better. So as you can see, it's Monday, June 5th, 1967. We got 12 minutes, 40 seconds to launch. I believe we have to go through all of these checklists before we launch. Nothing to do there. Nothing to actually do there. Nothing to do on these. I'm pretty sure anything that says run, we're gonna have to do. Oh, that is the wrong one. This one. It'd be confusing as hell to try to figure all this crap out to do. So yeah, like this one, EDS power, I don't actually see anywhere in the cockpit. So that's just something we'll actually just go ahead and hit Pro on. Alright, is it over here maybe? Nope. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and hit Pro, let it do it on its own. There's that one right up there, so we'll actually hit on. Actually, let's just go over to the commander's window. Oh. No, that goes up. Pyro arm A, which is right here. That'll go up. You're closed. Closed. Sequential logic 1 goes. Oh, no. Up. You're going up. Why won't you go up? That's, like I said, one of the things about this being early access is that some of the times it doesn't want to actually, like, register as a click. So you just gotta keep clicking it until it does. And that's one of the sucky parts about it, but hopefully once it gets to, like, non-early access, all the bugs and, like, small bugs and everything will get fixed. This is actually right here. But we can always, it does say, like, 10 minutes to take off, but we can always, whatchamacallit, rewind time and fast forward time and all that. So they want 3.7, enter, and that's 1.5, enter, set up P15 using the AGC. I don't know where the AGC is. I'm not that smart at this ship, so I'm not sure where the AGC actually even is. Pro. And then I guess this stuff ain't gonna show up in the cockpit either. Oh, it's right actually up there, so we'll go back to the pilot seat right here. Move you up. Move you down. Back to the commander seat. Go up. Wait for burn. I'm not sure what burn actually is. It's something. Alright, I'm not sure what burn is supposed to be, but I went ahead and did pro on it just because I don't know and I don't want to like wait here and screw something up. But as you can see, that's not even going to show up. Oh, yes it is. It's actually right there out of plain view. That's going to go down. And of course, you got to go all the way back to this side. That goes down. That goes down. And then down. So yeah, lots of scrolling around. Oh no. Alright, so we just did that one. The only downfall with this is that it doesn't like give you a checklist of what you've completed already. It's just kind of like go with the flow type thing. And we guys, I think we honestly do have to run through all of these just to make sure everything's like verified and everything. I'm not gonna sit here and go through all these controls for you, so I'm gonna run through them real quick and then I'll get back to you guys.
Alright, CMP on panel 2, just verify program 2.
Alright, so I believe I've gotten through all the checklists. As you heard him talking, he might be getting back to us here soon since we do have 5 minutes to launch. And I'm just kind of finishing up all the checklists here. Did all of them that I'm supposed to, I'm assuming. I don't think any of these on this side have anything to do with run. but I'm gonna run through them just in case. And like I said, I have no idea what any of this stuff means. But yeah, we just kind of went through all those. Mission, let's know about how to ride and control the massive Saturn V launch vehicle. So, we just gotta complete the tutorial, which I'm pretty sure what we just did. Transcript, all this stuff. Nothing there. Enter text, no notes needed. Resume session, save state, end session. We'll actually go ahead and hit M on that. And yeah, this is kind of what the cockpit of the space shuttle looks like. Same thing for me as like flying an airplane. Very, very, very freaking confusing. I have no freaking idea what any of this stuff means. Like I've said before, I'd much rather be driving a train. It's a lot easier than doing this. But we do have like all this stuff is you can do stuff with and everything. Like I said, the checklist. Hopefully, we can get it to where I'm actually a pro at flying space shuttles. But I doubt it. I truly doubt it. There's no way in hell I'll be a pro at doing any of this stuff because I still don't know what the hell it is. But I mean, that's how it kind of was driving a train. Like I had no idea what it was, and then I just kept doing it and doing it and doing it, and then well, we got better at it. So we'll see. See, it's about 3:55 p.m. or 3:56 p.m. GMT. And we're just kind of waiting here, waiting for our launch. We've done all our inspections. Yeah, we've done all the inspections we can. For some reason you're down. I want you to be at 8, like you were. There we go. Awesome. Alright, so we have 2 minutes to launch. Program 2 should now be running and is currently waiting for umbilical disconnect signal. Once the countdown reaches 0.9 seconds, the ignition sequence is starting. Prepare for a lot of vibrations at this time. Once the ignition command is triggered, the engines will start to build up thrust. Once the thrust is nominal, respective LV engines light will go out. When all the lights are extinguished, the engines are performing normally. These should stay extinguished during the first 2 minutes. Inboard engine center light will illuminate, indicating the inboard engine cut off at 2:16 and will be extinguished until staging when all engines are cut out. After cutoff, the SIC separation will be triggered and S2 will ignite all of its engines. The engine lights will once again be extinguished, indicating normal thrust. So, I'm assuming that this does it on its own, is what I kind of, got. 1 minute launch. Once you have liftoff, there are 3 immediate things you should need to check. First is the 5 engine lights that are extinguished, and check that the power switches are to P11 and is displaying data. Else press enter to commit the V75E command. Lastly, check the lights mission elapsed time just under the warning lights panel. Top of MD, C2 starts counting up from 0. So I'm checking that's that. So I don't think we're supposed to hit anything. I think it's just supposed to vibrate on its own. Is kind of what I got, but for some reason I feel like I fucked up on this, but we'll see.
T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Check that.
Roger, we got a roll for
Tower clear.
Roger, roll.
Fire, smoke.
Complete and mission program.
Yep, so it is counting up, the engines are off. Lots of vibrations. But look at that, ladies and gentlemen. That is freaking awesome. I like that. I truly like that.
Stand by for 1 Bravo.
Abort mode I is
Mark, 1 Bravo.
1 Bravo. Mars, mode 1, Charlie. Go for staging.
Mode. I see the EDS auto on. If I knew where those were, I would. I don't know where the other
Inboard cutoff. Reconfirm inboard cutoff. Confirm inboard.
Board engine cutoff indicated by the Illumination Center LV engine light and all will illuminate soon. A lot of vibration, very, very shaky in the cab. Cockpit. Amazing. We can't do external because it just breaks. Oh, I don't even think that's broken. I think that's how it's supposed to be. Yeah. Look at that. That looks weird. I like it. Okay, so all the lights are back on, which is what's supposed to happen. So, kind of overwhelming, I gotta admit. This game is very, very, very overwhelming, especially if you have no idea what you're doing. Whatsoever, like myself. I still don't know what I was supposed to shut off unless it did it like manually for me. We got some things down here as well that I didn't even notice. But yeah, that is Reentry, guys. Orbital Simulator. Like I said, this game is meant to be played from the cab more than anything. I'm not really sure what I was honestly supposed to be shutting off, but everything looks like it's working fine. Yeah, everything looks like it's working fine. We're kind of chilling in space. So yeah, we completed the tutorial. At least I believe we did. Let's go mission pad. Transcript, seat in order to cut off indicated by illumination center of the internet. All in it on the stage. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did everything we were supposed to. It said nothing about docking, so. Yeah, guys, that is a kind of a first look kind of sort of thing of this game. I haven't really seen much of it on YouTube, so I kind of thought it'd be one of those pretty cool games to check out and play for ourselves and everything. Like I said, it is $16.99 on Steam right now on sale from, I believe it's $19.99. We'll have a link down in the description below for it. Not the most like in-depth tutorial on how to show it off in the video, but if you do end up purchasing the game, you'll get a more in-depth tutorial and figure out what you're supposed to do. I was kind of running through it, because I don't want to sit here for 20 minutes flipping switches and hitting buttons and stuff. But I do hope you guys enjoy this game. I do hope you guys enjoy the video. Let me know if you guys want to see more of this. I'll run through more Academy myself without any videos, and we'll kind of run through missions. And if you guys want to see the campaign, we can most definitely do the campaign. But hope you guys have had a great Christmas. Hope you guys have a happy New Year. Happy 2019 to all you guys. Hit that like button on your way out and drop a comment. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for 1.8K. It does mean a lot to me that you guys do support the channel like you do. You guys are seriously amazing. I seriously can't thank y'all enough, so thank you. Thank you. And without further ado, you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.